day, and how y'all doing? Um, a video gamer who drank 12 energy drinks in just 10 minutes suffered horrendous effects. Mm-hmm. Can we say dipshit? Good lord, who's... I was gonna ask who's stupid enough to do that, but apparently we're looking at the picture here. Um, a gamer who knocked back a staggering 12 energy drinks in just 10 minutes was left with some pretty horrific side effects. Yeah, no kidding. And if this is the gentleman, okay, I don't know. Okay. Many of us are partial to the odd energy drink when we're lagging a bit, but most of us have more sense than to overdo it. Yeah, because they say too much of a good thing is dangerous. However, one man decided it would be a good idea to drink a dozen of these highly caffeinated beverages, and as you might have guessed, it didn't work out too well for him. And no kidding. And there he is again, right there at the bottom of your screen. The tale was shared by Dr. Bernard. I'm not going to attempt that, sorry. Better known online as Chubby Emu on YouTube, who explained that the gamer was at work where free energy drinks were available as a staff perk. Well, the man named only as JS wanted to put on a show and chugged 12 drinks in just 10 minutes. He explained immediately after chugging all 12 energy drinks, JS wasn't feeling very well. Well, I'm sure if you chugged 12 drinks in 10 minutes, I don't care what the drink, you wouldn't be feeling very well. But this is just the icing on the stupid cake. Really. The bottom of his chest was burning. He wasn't sure if it was his stomach or his heart that was hurting. He was short of breath, but taking his mind off everything, he started playing some games. But as time went on, JS continued to feel unwell and began to experience an abnormal heart rate. And the pain in his chest started to radiate to his back and between his shoulder blades. Eventually, after feeling nauseous for several hours, JS ended up spewing up in his kitchen sink. Well, yeah, that does kind of tend to happen. I mean, especially if all these drinks were what is the word I'm looking for? Carbonated. Yeah. Throwing up did little alleviate his symptoms. In fact, he then began to feel even worse with the pain coming in waves. Eventually, after a day, the pain became so bad that JS called 911 and was rushed to the hospital, where he ended up throwing up once again, this time on the nurse's shoes. And if she wasn't having a bad day as it was, right? Good Lord. Feel sorry for the nurse. After running blood tests, medics revealed that he was suffering from hyperglycemia or high levels of glucose in his blood. I'll speak English here in a minute. In his blood, and believed that it pointed to a possible problem with his pancreas, as he never had diabetes. Doctors, however, speculated that something else was wrong, and further tests saw him diagnosed with hyperlipemia. Okay, I mispronounced that word, so let me know what it actually is pronounced. Which is caused by the presence of too much fat in the blood, implying that his pancreas was leaking, meaning it was basically digesting itself. Yeah, that's not a good sign. However, the medical team decided to wait to see if the problem would resolve itself based on JS's age and medical history. But it did not. Instead, his liver and kidneys began to shut down and he developed a blood infection, causing him to drift in and out of consciousness. Yeah, they say don't drink too many cups of coffee in one sitting because it'll kill you. You think the same thing applies here? Yeah, I do too. The doctor went on to explain that there is a possible connection between the excess energy drink consumption and pancreatitis. Oh, you think there, Doc? You needed a degree to come up with that one? Good Lord. Fortunately, JS somehow managed to survive his ordeal thanks to a combination of the right medical help and antibiotics. Well, can't say as I feel sorry for him. I mean, you do stupid things, you win stupid prizes. But I'm also hearing the words of past fathers, white, black, Muslim, Italian, whatever your background. And I'm hearing every single one of them say, bet you ain't gonna do that shit again, huh? Well, I never had an energy drink. I don't think I'm going to. I mean, it's not because of this. I just never felt the need for an energy drink. I don't hardly ever drink coffee anymore. I mean, I warm it up and it sits right here on my table and gets cold. And by the time, I'd get a sip or two out of it when it's warm, but it's sitting there for like 20-30 minutes, maybe an hour before I go back to it, and it's ice cold. And it's just a back and forth battle that I never win. Anyway. But yeah, if you get this same idea, yeah, it's best to toss that idea out the window. You don't do that. It's pretty stupid. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad he managed to survive, but still calling him a dipshit. So, with that, I shall catch you guys in the next video. Y'all take care of yourself. Peace.